What's up, new friends? It is Fit Nerd from Superheroes Ultimate, and we are here with Keith Williams, artist and inker from famously known of Spider-Man, Warlock, Infinity Watch, Lady Death, just to name a few. We are doing a 50K subscriber giveaway for the Nano Iron Man Gauntlet, fully loaded with the Infinity Stones and LED lights. Simply hit the subscribe button, comment below, and like this video. How are you today?
I'm doing great, doing fantastic, having a good time. It's been crazy, but it's a good kind of crazy.
I saw that you were at the photo shoot for Spider-Man. How did that feel?
Oh, that was amazing to be around all of those Spider-Men and the villains, Kingpin and Black Cat and Carnage. Wow, that was incredible. That was absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe that costume.
Now walk us through a little bit on the inking process. Like how does the inking process work? Where do you even start?
Well, the thing is that it starts off as a pencil drawing. It could either be done by me or by another penciler when they're working on a comic book. Pencils that would usually look like this, okay, and that's what I would get. And after I get to it with either a brush or a cool pen that we use or markers, it turns into something like this with the black lines, with all the pencil lines inked over in black, so that it's able to be printed. That's how they work that. After I ink it, I would erase the pencils so that the only thing that's then left are the inks. But it's the penciler and the inker, like melded together to create the comic book that you see.
Awesome. Tell us a bit about working on the Web of Spider-Man, because Web of Spider-Man is actually one of my favorite series. I have the entire run.
That's right.
And I really like what has happened in the Web of Spider-Man. I want to see more of that come out into fruition in real life, in the movies somehow.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Oh wow, I would love that too. They got millions of stories to grab onto and adapt into movies, and all the Web of Spider-Man stories. I would say pick one and just do the movie, because they're absolutely fantastic stories. I enjoyed working on Web of Spider-Man. I worked on it for about 5 years with Alex Soviak as the penciler, and had a great time. It was a dream come true. Read Spider-Man when I was a kid, watched the cartoons. At the time, I never thought that would be what I would be doing. Actually inking the main character of Marvel comic books at the time. It was just a memorable experience that I'll always remember and always enjoy.
You were on the works with Warlock and Infinity Watch, which is another one of my faves, with Adam Warlock.
Yeah, I can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. He'll be in there since they really did tease him at the end of the second movie. I enjoyed working on Warlock. I gotta definitely thank Craig Anderson, who was the editor at the time at Marvel, for letting me ink so many of those issues, and to ink Warlock Chronicles. I also did Warlock Infinity Watch, which was great too. I had a fun time working on that. It's amazing, now, the characters that I inked are now in the movies, and it's really cool watching them on the screen come to life. And that I was actually alive to be able to see all this stuff happen. Very, very lucky. Really enjoyed, Jim Starlin was actually writing the stories. It was great working, over his stories. It's fantastic.
And you were also in the works with Phantom, which had a brief movie in the 90s, and I think it did a little bit of justice, because I grew up, and I even had the cards. Wow. The cards collectibles that they had, the trading cards.
Yes, wow. Yeah. That was great. I started working on the Phantom in 1995, and they had the movie in 97. So I was really lucky. I lucked out and was working on it, and I actually went to the premiere that they had in New York. It was at one of the theaters on, I guess, 34th Street. And Billy Zane was there, and the creator of the Phantom, Lee Falk, was there too. And it was just great watching this movie. Billy Zane was incredible as the Phantom. He was the Phantom. You know, from the amount of time at that moment in time that I was, you know, working on the stories, you know, and seeing how he would play out in the strip. Billy must have read the strips, because he did become the Phantom. He was Kit Walker, and I was like really very happy to actually meet him at the movie premiere too, and have him sign some autographs, and it was just fantastic. I worked on the Phantom for about 10 years, and I also, besides the inking, I did the lettering also of the strip. It's a great time. A lot of deadlines, very busy, but it was good. But it was a lot of fun. After that, George Olsen retired, and Paul Ryan took over the strip at that point, and he decided to, you know, go on his own with that. So, which was cool. Now, did a bunch of other stuff for different companies like Avatar Press, which was the Lady Death. I did a bunch of covers of hers, and also Uber and Crossed, which is it's a pretty creepy comic. Now I'm going from convention to convention and doing commissions.
Your art has definitely impacted quite a bit of comics. It's impacted a lot of the things that we've seen, and your inking has been like legendary stuff here.
Oh.
And to see it, you know, brought to life, we truly appreciate it as fans.
Well, thank you. I gotta say that I just think of it, you know, like it's a job, man. It's a job, but it's also a fun job, and that's the way I think of it. You know, like I just want to keep producing, you know, like art, and you know, and make people happy, and that's the cool thing about this. You know, it's doing something you love, and then to have other people, you know, like it and be happy, you know, like seeing it and stuff like that. That makes me feel good.
Well, there you have it, Keith Williams. If you want to check him out, the Instagram will be right there. Shoot him a follow. Check out some of his art. Insane inking. Just go and check it out. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.